In a speech that is called The Beatitudes, a really famous guy once said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." So I've had my own law practice for 5 years now, give or take, and something that I have learned the hard way in many ways is that that guy who said that, "Blessed are the peacemakers," is right in a lot more ways than I ever dreamed of, especially when it comes to practicing law. The practice of law involves conflict between people, and those conflicts can spiral out of control, and there are times where you do have to continue to put up a fight in order to get an outcome that is fair on behalf of a client. There's no question about that. But there's a certain amount of wisdom in always keeping in mind that peacemakers are blessed for a reason. And whatever this fight is, if it can be resolved through peace, is always a better option. And maybe most especially because if you can create a scenario where you can negotiate a settlement rather than risk putting the outcome in someone else's hands, i.e. a judge or a jury, you have a lot more control and say, and you can be certain of the outcome because you agree to it, if you can agree to a peaceful deal that you can accept and be able to walk away from. And everybody has this impression of the best lawyers are the lawyers that are willing to take the fight all the way to the end, which oftentimes is true, but there are just as many, if not more times, where peacemaking through some kind of negotiated settlement between the parties is the better option, because putting the outcome in someone else's hands has its own set of risks that you can't control that are likely to create more chaos and result in a scenario that nobody's happy with. So blessed are the peacemakers.